Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Litecoin, LTC. Let's go. All right, welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, if you could go down below, hit that subscribe button. While you're down there, if you can tap the like button, I would really appreciate it. Also, I've been doing some trading with MEXC Global, a little bit with BitGet. There's something about BitGet. I can't remember what it is. I haven't used it in a little bit, but there was something about the stop losses and take profits I didn't like, which is why I don't use BitGet very often. But I'll have to go and double check again. But I also got a link for BitGet down in my description, along with the MEXC Global. Just closed another, what was it, like 150% trade or something like that. Make off that move that we just had this nice move yesterday, so I played on that pretty good. Anyway, if you want to do some trading only for your experience, go down, use my link, please. You get a bonus, I'll get a bonus, everybody's happy. But just don't go on there and spend all your money. I mean, you got to be pretty experienced to do leverage, but yeah, if you feel like you want to just test it out, put a couple $100 on there, test it out, and see what you can do. Anyway, Litecoin, we're getting teased here. It is just a slow grind on Litecoin. I am on the weekly time frame, and so we hit this 200 EMA here. I'm just going to do a quick update. If you don't know where we're at with Litecoin, go back and watch my previous Litecoin videos. For everybody that's been following my Litecoin videos, I'm just going to do a really quick update tonight. So we hit the 200 weekly EMA, and then we got a nice move above it. So that's good. This week obviously still isn't over, so this could be pushed all the way back down for all I know. But we are right now getting above it and possibly about to make a higher high here. So that's good. The resistance line that I've got here is obviously this white line right here, coming in at my price target of around $120. One thing that is a bit concerning for us to get to my maybe price target in this specific run of the $400 to actually blast through this and get above here without a major retracement beforehand is the fact that our RSI on the weekly time frame is already getting pretty high here. Now there's still plenty of room, as you can see back here. I mean, the RSI came up to the 90 level just about. And even then, we still had a massive move after that, which was creating the bearish divergence, which then, led to our downfall. But so there is still that. We could still see one of these candles coming in. We still haven't seen one of those. Look at these are tiny candles compared to these larger candles that are coming in back here. And so, I mean, the RSI is still not extremely high yet. We still have a lot of room to run. As you can see on the market cipher here, we had the red dot up here, which is what we're about to form here is a red dot, it looks like, on the market cipher on the weekly. But even from this red dot, we had that quick wick down to the bottom and then a nice move to the upside, still with a lot of bearish divergence being formed. But the other thing I see back here is you can see the volume back here is so much higher than it is right now. So really, unless this volume starts to pick up here and we start to see some higher volume candles, this is really just going to, even if we're lucky enough to get up to that 120 price target, I feel like we're going to just stop out here pretty soon until we start getting some volume candles. These candles won't get any bigger until we start getting some volume. You can see when we had these larger candles back here, we even had a little bit higher volume coming in. So yeah, I'm just waiting. I mean, we did have that kind of situation back here when we got into that 200 EMA area where we had a little bit larger volume candles to get us up there. Then the candles were a little bit smaller, and then finally we just started to grow our volume and take off. The other thing you need to pay attention to is the decreasing volume with the increasing price. So if we ever get to this stage again right here, look at the RSI being overbought, the market cipher B being overbought, and the volume starting to decrease as we continue to go higher. So we'd be getting bearish divergences on the RSI, bearish divergences on the cipher B, and then also bearish divergence on the volume as well. But we're not even there yet. We got to at least get to this 120 and break above that before I even consider anything else. Right now, I'm just crossing my fingers that we even get up to that 120 price target before we get a major correction in. But we'll just wait and see. I think Litecoin's still got a lot of room to run, but I am getting a little more concerned that we don't have any volume and where we're at on the indicators here as well. And we haven't even reached, if we were at the 120 right now and we were in this situation, then yeah, I'd probably be okay with what's going on, which we still can. We still got 4 days and 17 hours for this one candle here to push us up to that 120. And actually, if we hit the line right here, we'd be at 140. So if we can just get a nice green candle this week up to that 140 area, then all my concerns will be gone. And I think that there's a solid chance that we break through this. But I honestly, excuse me, I honestly think that we have to really get up there this week or next at the latest if I think we're going to break through this line in the shorter term. Otherwise, I kind of think that we're going to play a retracement here and kind of see something like this where we hit the line and then we fall back down and then we go up. And these are weekly candles, so that could be a couple months before we actually break above it. Or if we did something back here, which this is the C19 event where we hit the line, had a larger fall and then sideways action for, I mean, what was that, almost a year or half a year? So from the fall to the actual breakout was 238 days. So almost a fully, 3/4 of a year there. So I'm hoping that we don't see something like this. I mean, it actually would be better for Litecoin, but I'd like to get more money right now. But anyway, yeah, we're just kind of waiting to see this week or next week. I'd really like to see us touch this white line, either getting us to the 140 or the 120 level. If we don't get there this week or next week, then I'm more inclined to say that we're going to break down and have a retracement. And then we'll just have to wait and see what happens from there. That's pretty much all I got for Litecoin. Just a quick update. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share it with your friends. Talk to you later.